this meeting to order, the Virginia Public Utilities, on Monday, January 27, 2025 at 3:30 PM. No need to do roll call, everybody is present. So we move approved meeting agenda.
I'll do it.
Motion, okay. Is there support?
Support.
Okay.
Support.
Any discussion? Being none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously. We move to number 4, consent agenda. Need a motion to approve resolution number 5361, approval of payroll, accounts payable, and net payment adjustments, along with B, approval of regular commission meeting minutes from the December 23rd, 2024 meeting.
I'll make a motion.
I'll second.
Is there, okay, discussion? Being none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously. We go to number 5, reports of committees. Monthly summary injury report. Greg, turning this over to you.
Yeah, we had one injury reported, no restrictions, just the last time of going in to get it checked out, and it was just a bruise, so nothing major.
So again, we're doing fantastic on our,
I just want to add something.
go ahead.
I really appreciate the minutes and the safety part that you put in here. It's really helpful. Just want to thank everybody for that.
Okay, go ahead.
I just have a safety question, and I don't know if it should be addressed here or elsewhere. But the other day, there was a child and a grown-up out on that new floating golden dock, or okay.
Yeah.
And my concern was, is they went off the dock onto the ice, and I remember at one time we used to have a concern about the water coming, but I don't know if we have water coming in or going out anymore. But I'm just a little nervous that that's dangerous ice right there, and if maybe a sign should be put up on that new dock that caution dangerous ice in this area. It might not be our responsibility, but maybe it's something that could go to the city from us, or if it's a concern.
I'll relay the message up to the city. That's, again, their floating dock.
Yeah.
But just on behalf of the lake, we don't discharge in the lake anymore.
Okay,
So the lake is freezing like an actual lake would.
okay.
However, I'm assuming there's got to be signage on there,
I would think.
They have some probably in storage at Public Works.
but I'll bring it up to City Hall.
Yeah, because there was open water behind the
Oh,
utilities office there, so, but it was before the cold spell, but, but it just seems like it could be a dangerous situation.
Yeah, because see, this corner never froze before because we're
Right.
discharging in there. So there was that high volume of water moving all the time, where now we don't discharge it all into the lake.
Okay,
So it's freezing naturally.
okay.
that's an interesting point.
Yeah. We had a non-contact permit use of the lake water for our condensers on our turbine generators. And we don't generate anymore using that water, so everything's freezing like Greg said, so.
Interesting.
Okay, we move nothing under old business, so we go to number 7, new business. Approve sale of electric service truck. Greg, I'm turning this over to you.
Yeah, we have an old service truck that we've replaced. It was our number 3 truck. It's more of a mid-size or a smaller line truck. I think we replaced it in last year's budget of the year before. That truck has been down at City Barns, and the city's been using it for street lights or their Christmas lights and things like that. They have an old truck of ours, probably a 30, 40-year-old truck of ours that they've been using. So they offered to buy that. So what happens then is Aaron works with the Tom Hort down at City Barns. They come up with a fair price on it. So I'd just like to ask and recommend authorization to sell that to the city for $20,000.
Okay, I need a motion to that effect. Is there support? Okay, support.
Curious what year is the truck?
Did we get is there any kind of a place you could look at what that's worth?
That's what Tom does, is he
Okay.
kind of looks out there. And the thing is, it's not really worth any one with the line
Right,
crew. It's
yes.
more like a,
Spare, in case.
like what they're doing with it is perfect.
Yep.
You know, just the Christmas lights and what have you. So the year of the truck, I do not know, I'm sorry.
Okay.
But again, Tom, you know, that's what they do, is they just kind of look out there and see what's available and what people are selling. And, you know, figured 20,000 would be a fair price, but they've been using it for a year or two anyway. So we figured, well, let's just sell it to them and let it become theirs.
Okay, there's been a motion and support. Any further discussion? Jim, you got nothing? Okay, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously. Okay, we go to new business B, approve resolution number 5362, update small tariff rates for 2025. You want to handle this, Greg, or Cassie?
I'll give this one to
Good
Cassie's.
default. This is our cogeneration and small power production tariff. This relates to our solar energy. We have to update this annually using the average electric rate for the prior year.
And knowing there's been no increase, it's the same as last year, but it's something annually we just have to
Actually,
approve
it went down a little bit from last year.
because of the fuel
we had-
adjustment.
Yeah,
Oh, well, that's
we had
good,
a better
nice.
kilowatt rate.
Okay, is there a motion to approve this resolution?
I do.
Okay, is there support?
Support?
Okay, further discussion on this? You got anything? Being none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously. Okay, we go to number 8, manager staff report, operations update. Greg?
Yeah, the operations really on the power plant, we're running about 50,000 pounds per hour of steam, utilizing both boilers. Again, both of them can handle the entire district, so if something does happen to one, the other one will handle that, so they have them both online in the winter months.
Yeah.
Splitting the load right now. The other thing, Cassie forwarded me an email today that was kind of interesting. We received a letter from the Department of Commerce, and Cassie and Aaron worked together to apply for a Minnesota Electric Grid Resilience Grants Program. And we received a letter saying that a portion or a percentage of the project will be funded through the program. So they're gonna give Cassie a call and talk through some details, so hopefully it does work out for us, just to help us fund that
Upgrade.
distribution center that we approved to get materials coming and stuff.
Good.
That's,
So we'll keep you posted on that. How much, who knows, but something's better than nothing, so hopefully, everything will fall into place and they'll find that it is a worthy project for some funding. That just came in today, I believe.
it
she
came
forwarded
into,
it, so.
okay, good.
And Mary, I'll get you the information to document properly in the minutes.
Water breaks, you want to discuss that?
We had, I shouldn't say we, the mall had a major water break over the holidays. And it looks like that low-lying area on which it was built on took in about 500,000 gallons of water. So we're right now a little bit afraid of what the repercussions are going to be of that. Again, the leak was on their line, you know, their own privately owned property, and it did take 500,000 gallons of water. So that whatever is left of that old swamp that used to lie there absorbed a lot of water, which is a little bit scary because there's probably a big piece of ice floating around, or there's going to be underneath that parking lot. So.
Yeah,
And then otherwise, we had a break just the other day up on North Side. It was about 13th Street North, I think about the 1200 block.
on a water main,
Or the 300 block, yeah.
that's 6,
Otherwise, you know, the water hasn't been terrible, knock on wood.
yeah.
That season is shortly to come though.
Did we finish the electrical infrastructure for the mall last year?
That is part of our capital budget for this year that we just
Okay.
approved.
Okay,
Yeah.
so we're upgrading all
For some
that.
changes that are forecasted to happen down there, yes.
Yeah, because that's all underground
Mm.
in that area, all our, yeah.
But we have, through the years, we've done upgrades, and now there's an upgrade to some possible development down there.
Mm-hmm.
That was approved in the budget that we just approved. I think it was $100,000 in the capital budget, something like that. Yeah.
Was it okay? Okay, is there any questions? Go ahead.
During the cold snap, early in the morning, I go for coffee and that. 8th Street, 6th Avenue, and 4th Street, and 8th Street and 4th Avenue. It looks like there's steam coming out of the storm sewer. So are there water leaks there? Pretty good,
I cannot tell you that.
yeah, it looked
But
like, I mean. it
The
looked
best
like
thing to do is when you see
snow.
something like that is to
Call
call
Aaron.
or call me and we can get somebody down there to investigate. There's a chance that the old steam lines are still carrying steam that's maybe filling the tunnels.
Oh, okay.
You know, the tunnels, a lot of them
Yeah.
are not completely shut off of the system that we have. You know, like right here, these buildings aren't fed and you can see the steam coming out of the
Right,
pipe.
right.
Because we're trying to relieve a lot of that tunnel steam. So it could be something to do with that as well.
Okay.
But again, if you do see anything like that or hear of anything, tell people to call us so we can go and take a look.
Okay, any other questions for Greg? Cassie? Okay. Be none, is there a motion to adjourn?
I'll make it.
Support? Okay, all those in favor say aye.
All right.
Okay, meeting is adjourned. Thank
We
you.
got a 10-minute